My whole life I've kind of had a vague idea of what I wanted to do and what I've had a passion for. And I've had interests in my life that have been very consistent and I have not let go. And I intend to continue and pursue for the rest of my life. And I reached a certain point in my life a few years ago in high school where I decided that I know what I want to do and I'm very determined and I know where to set my ambitions upon and I know where to go. And it's the exact sentiment that is the title of this video, which is I found my purpose, now what? I want to become a musician, now what? I want to write poetry, I want to write things, now what? I want to be a creative person, now what? And recently I've just got the thought that your purpose in this world is to find what your purpose is, and once you find it, it's to fulfill it. And in a previous video, I talked about how thoughts can be wordless and how, because every human is inherently different in a million different ways, and how no human can be replicated. Every human has their own kind of life's task and something that they have to fulfill for themselves, a purpose, a calling, a vocation. And I learned most of this knowledge from Mastery by Robert Greene, which is a book that I've read. And I learned a lot from that book about how you need to find what you want to do in your life. You need to find your vocation and your life's task. And once you do, it is imperative to pursue that relentlessly. And I've kind of just been thinking about that, how people kind of see that in you when you realize your purpose. And just as a literal example in my music, it's like people acknowledge me as someone who can be like musically gifted, musically inclined. A lot of people have called me talented or cool or whatever. And I just think about how if I don't fulfill my purpose in life, it is not only a disservice to me, but a disservice to the whole universe, and a disservice to everyone who's caught a glimpse of my potential. A glimpse and a clear vision, or something better than I could have seen. And I don't really see that in myself as well as others, because I don't compliment myself like that. And I never really commend myself after a performance or after something that I've done. Like I've received compliments from other people. And so by not fulfilling my life's purpose, I'm committing a disservice to them. For them not to be able to see me at my fullest potential, me doing and thriving in what I need to be doing, and thriving in what I love to do. And it's a disservice to the universe because I'm not giving it what it deserves, and I'm not fulfilling the task that the universe has given to me. And if you take from my video about thoughts being wordless, you know that the universe sends you abstract messages and abstract things that you receive, and you interpret that through your own human system. And because we're all unique individuals, it's tailored to you. So everyone has this universal thing that they need to do, assigned to them at birth, and it's different for everyone. And by not following that, by not finding it, by not pursuing it, by not achieving it, you're kind of doing a disservice to the universe, is what I'm really thinking about right now. And how, if you still haven't found your purpose in life, your purpose is finding it. And once you do find it, you already know where to go and what you need to do. And failing to do that is just, it kind of results in a failure of a life, I think. I don't think I want to live a life where I look back and I think that I haven't achieved what I want to achieve. But at the same time, I'm kind of lucky to have found my purpose at a young age. But the hard part is trying to commit to that. And I think I've made videos reflecting upon that idea, but it's just, I need to remind myself that this is the only right way. And just thinking about how your life can absolutely go nowhere, or your life can mean just something, is kind of just the push that I need to kind of get back into that. And I needed this video to remind myself of that. And since I just thought about it, it's like, the world is waiting for you. The universe is waiting for you. It's giving you everything that you need. And all you need to do is take a step forward and take it. And that's the message for today. Find your purpose, achieve it, put in so much work until it would be almost impossible for you not to achieve it. Something like that. Advice like that. You hear a lot of those, but you really need to apply it to yourself, not in the sense that you're hearing advice and it's going through one ear and going out the other. Hearing advice and finding your own purpose, finding the answers within you, most importantly. Looking into yourself and finding what your true purpose is and why, and what's stopping you from getting there. And once you find it, realizing what you're going to lose if you don't follow that purpose, who you're going to disappoint, above all, how much self-disappointment you're going to have looking back at your life, at the end of your life, and how satisfied you are, or how disappointed you are, and how much you fulfilled that purpose. And thinking about that now, at any age, no matter how young you are, how old you are, and knowing that all you need to do is acknowledge it and take a step forward, and everything will happen continuously from there on. And that's the message for today. See you in another video.